Hey guys, I'm back. Barrel and Blade is back. Ladies, gentlemen, llamas, we're back. So, Barrel and Blade for January 2025. Got it right. Kind of odd shaped box. Sounds terribly packed, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and get right to it. So, hopefully it's cool. Start the new year off right. We'll see. Okay, so we lost some tape already. That's cool. I love this damn design. This is from our last monthly knife club. I've been carrying around. It's awesome. So, oh, more razors. Awesome. That's like number 15. Great. So the card's right up front this time, though. That's pretty cool. We're up to Operation 91 already. So, Barrel and Blade comes in two different levels. Oh, hey. All right, sorry. Squirrel. Barrel and Blade comes in two different levels. Level 1, Level 2. We get the Level 2. Level 2 has more stuff in the box, or it has fancier, bigger, better, faster versions of the stuff that comes in Level 1. And what they've been doing lately, what we've really just been seeing is just more items. I remember back in the day, we used to have, like, you know, you'd get like a little field pack in Level 1, you'd get a better field pack in Level 2. But now, lately, it's just been more items. So let's see. What is the difference? Cold Steel Click and Cut, okay. Camille, oh boy. Oh, I'm not even going to say this out loud. Just wait till you see it. Couple different things in here. Let me unpack. Sorry, I haven't gone through the box ahead of time and prepared a script. Douche canoe. I don't know. He's probably not even watching anymore, or maybe now he's just hate watching. I don't know. And if you don't know, you can check the community tab. But anyway, let me unpack everything and we'll take a look. And a box for a very long, stretched out kitty cat. All right. So in this box we have. This is what I read on the card, and I was like, oh, buddy. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. So, this is going to be interesting. I could see people loving this box, hating this box, and splitting it right down the middle with some items they really like and some items they just are not interested in. So, we will go straight down the card on this one. I like that two of these things go specifically together, though. Actually, 3 things. These. All right, never mind. Shutting up. Number 1. Let's look at the Cold Steel Click and Cut for value of $32.99. By the way, MSRP prices. You may be able to find it a little cheaper on your own. We'll caveat that right now. This reminds me of... Wow, okay. This reminds me of back in the day when I could cut open a box. That's what it reminds me of. This reminds me of... BattleBox sent one out, and then I was able to find one by someone else that was like half the price. Hold on. I have it right here. This is the one that BattleBox actually sent out. Still have it boxed up. The Razorback with, replaceable blades. Maybe we'll compare it once we look at this, but so let's see. Well, Mora-like sheath. You just have this little loop, but at least kind of locks in, and you get to carry some extra blades in the sheath. So that's not bad. How's our retention with everything? Well, we have the strap here, so obviously they want us to use it. I was going to take it out, but let's see. Blades stay in pretty good. Knife stays in pretty good. Okay. And you know what? Not too bad. I mean, it looks like Cold Steel has a little knife. I can't think of what it looks like, but Cold Steel has a little knife that looks kind of like this. Lockback, which is pretty secure. Wait, now... okay, I get it. All right. I thought maybe it folded for some reason. I don't know why. I saw the lockback, and I thought maybe we could fold it up, but there's really no reason it should do that. So that is how we switch blades. And here is the entirety of our blade. I love the locking system. It reminds me of the Triad a little bit, if you're familiar, with Demko style knives. So not only do we have the strength of the lock back where our lock bar fits right in there, but it has that additional little peg, that pin that fits in there as well. Now, how easy is it to get this back in? Very easy. All right. And then are these, let's see, are these the same? Oh, okay, you got different blades. So we've got a Warney, and then we've got a serrated, whoa, have a little bit of weight to them, that's cool. And then a serrated Warney, and these are just, I guess, just some like oil or grease or something on them. Normally, I'd clean them all off, but I don't think these are like the highest quality steel probably. They're disposable. But you know what? No, I will not skimp for you guys. I will clean them off. Just sort of a, mirrory finish on them. So that's cool. And so the box that comes with it is replacement blades. And what do we have? One of each here? Let's see. Okay, this is 3 drop point blades. Oh, I thought maybe we got one of each. So we have 3 drop point blades in this box. And I'm just going to open that up. And they are, this is high quality shit right here. You can't find this everywhere. This kind of packaging, no. That's, yeah. Suck it. But it comes with individual blade guards. All right. Now, I remember with BattleBox, and I got to be fair across the board, I wasn't a fan of disposable knife blades then, and I'm not a huge fan of it now. Although, between then and now, I did use a smaller... I got more into using smaller disposable utility blades. But that's still different than this. I still, if I'm going to use a knife, like an actual like a knife, I want it to be a knife that I can maintain. I do understand a little bit more the value of these kinds of things to people. Let's just, since we have it, let's compare a little bit the Razorback. And so with Razorback we have I can't remember. I wish I had the other knife, the other brand, because I think it gave us, a few more different options, but it was essentially the same knife. I think they gave us some more blade options or not. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. But in terms of blade size, it's roughly the same. I mean, cutting surface-wise, it's roughly the same as this one. And this one is quite a bit less. Looking at the drop point, they don't have a straight Warncliffe, do they? They don't. They have like a Tonto kind of deal compared to the Warney. But again, same basic size blade, slightly different shape. But if you compare the cold steel blades to the actual thickness of these ones, I mean, look at the difference in thickness. So these, they feel more solid. They just feel more solid. These, you can flex these with your hand. Now there are applications where you might want to use a thinner blade. To be fair, trying to be totally fair to both of these. But this is just a more solid piece of steel. What kind of steel is this? Does it say? Let's see. Does this tell us what kind of steel it is? 420J2. Not the best, but again, okay. So in fairness, again, you're not maintaining this. You're throwing it away. So do you need? Wow, that chinchilla's going nuts over there. So do you need, a real heavy-duty blade? So do you need it to hold an edge over time? No. You're throwing it away. So I can't really be mad that it's not a better steel. But I'm sorry, here's specs on the blades and stuff and the knife. I know, Sonic. You're just bouncy, bippity, boppity, hoopity, hoppity over there. So, you know, oh, are there different blades in this box? Different shape blades? I didn't realize that was there. Or are these all the same? No, they're all the same. Oh, it has a gut hook blade. But other than that, it's basically the same. And this has utility shape blades in it. So, this is the package from the Coast. Coast, that's the other brand. I'll say it again. For like an actual knife that I want to carry, I probably would want... Oh yeah, these same stuff in here. But this has a serrated drop point blade. I probably would want a, you know, an actual folding knife that I can maintain somehow. But I'm, like I said, I do understand more. There's some people that really did like this knife with this disposable blades and that whole value going on there. I get it, and this is a comfortable handle. It is. It's ergonomic and everything. Why is there no jimping up there? I mean, there's plenty of texture going on over here. I'd want just a little bit more, maybe. Like texturing on the top, but let's see. The blade change is really easy, I gotta say. So, I don't love it, but I like it. I like it. I would definitely give it a try, especially having these nice, thicker blade stock blades than, you know, just your average utility blade. I think that's good. Not, you know, I don't know. I think it was the hunters among us that really liked the removable blades and everything, you know, so you could field dress something and then just sort of get rid of the blade and not have to worry about sanitization and stuff as you move along. But I can't remember exactly. Okay. So there's item number 1. And so this goes with it. This is $19.99 for the additional blades. So 2 separate items, but they go together. And I love that. I always love it when a box will take 2 items that actually go together, that make sense together. That, you know, I miss themed boxes, and Battle Box is bringing back themed boxes now, and I'm toying with the idea of resubscribing just to see what they're like. But I really like that they gave you this, and then they gave you something rational that goes with it, so that's cool. Moving on. Oh, now here we are. The Camillus Carnivore Machete for $39.99. Now, way a long time ago, there was so much interest in this thing that I went and I got one of these. Me and the boys took a walk in the woods behind the old house, and I don't remember what the outcome was, but we did a video on this. And actually, people wanted the old Carnivore. I couldn't get the old Carnivore, but I got the Carnivore X. I have a whole video. It's 5 or 6 years old. Just messing with this in the woods. And you know what? And I'm going to give you a link right here where you can click and watch the whole video of my very unscientific test. Just hacking away at stuff and seeing how it really, you know, holds up and how it does. So we've got a 12-inch blade, sheath included, ergonomic handle, and a trimming knife. All right. It's got a wire cutter, a saw. It's got a chisel. It's flat side, so you can dig with it like a flat. So it's purposely got no point. You can stab this in the ground and dig with it. You've got not a chisel grind, right? So it's not a chisel ground blade. It's basically a hollow grind, kind of a shallow hollow grind there all the way around. But this front edge is like a chisel portion. It's not a tanto. And then you've got your main cutting edge there, and then your saw. I can't remember what the I'm gonna have to, after we do this, I'm gonna have to go watch that video again. the rubber overmold handle is actually feels nice. It's comfortable. It's pretty grippy. You know, it's got some good texture on there for holding on to, and it's comfortable. It is comfortable. I can't remember anything else about how that video worked out, so I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about this, except that it does not have a great reputation, and little trimming knife has some wrenches built into it. You know what? I don't know. These are gonna be sharp. I know they are, because they're like razor blades, basically, right? So, but just to do it for the sake of doing it, so that we prove it's done. Is this the right way? Yeah, because I'm right-handed, so it's always the right way. Okay, so let's see what the trimming knife does for us. It's not bad. It could use a little bit of refining. I mean, it's, you know, it's hard to get all the way to the end of the paper because it's little, but we can. It's just it does well. It's just little. It's sharpened well out of the box. Could use a little tiny bit of refining. This guy, I mean, it's a machete, so we're not looking for a razor edge. But as machete sharpening goes, that's not bad. I mean, for machetiness. Watch the video. Watch the, you know, we'll see how this holds up. I think it did better than expected. I think we got better performance out of it than we expected. But I think there are probably better actual machetes out there than this, but I do think it held up, and I think it gave us some decent work anyway. So let's move on now. Oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. Sheath is just injection molded plastic. And just one single, you know, machete style big nylon belt loop over here. This nylon is stiff. I wonder if the other one's this stiff out of the package. There we go. Oh, and then there's a slot for the trimming knife. Does it pop in or anything? No. Well, it's not falling out. Well, there we go. 3 items down. What is next? So the Walker Razor headphones, $79.99. Cut anything? No. Oh, we do have to cut something. Like I said, we've seen this many times. These are the higher end sort of upscale walkers. These have active noise canceling. Oh, these are AAA. I thought they sent us these, which are not a bad thing to have. I thought they sent us these to work with this, but this is AAA. But look, it comes with batteries. So I put these on and I've tested them on camera and told you what they were like. And I'm not going to do it again because the truth is I could say anything, and without you guys being able to hear it, it's almost pointless for me to say like, oh, it does great noise reduction, or oh, it sounds like this, because you cannot hear what it sounds like. But these really do. So they don't cut out all the noise. Now, of course, they have, you know, their muffs. So they have a certain amount of noise protection. Cuts down on some ambient noise. But what these do is they take those sudden, loud, high decibel sounds and activate the noise canceling when it hears that. So you can still have a conversation. You can still talk to, say, an instructor at the range, or you can be an instructor at the range, right? And you can have that, you know, whole thing talking, hear what's going on around you. When the noise of a report of a weapon firing goes off, that's when these activate in that instant to protect your hearing. And you can also put a sound system in there if you want to, you know, radio or music or whatever to hear it through there. So that's what these, when we talk about, like, you know, the electronic hearing protection, that's what they do. They don't blanket your senses from the world, because that wouldn't be very much good. They just protect, they enhance that hearing protection when it triggers that. Oh, I can't remember what they call it. It's got a particular name for something that hears that the name for that high pitch, that high, not high, see, I keep wanting to say high pitch, but it's not high pitch. It's like a high decibel, not a frequency. I guess we'll just go with a high decibel noise. So it enhances the noises you want to hear so that you can hear them. It muffles the sounds you don't want to hear, so you protects your ears. They're actually pretty good. And Walker's, it's a good brand for making this stuff. So, you know, I can equip a fire team. I can equip not quite a platoon, but I think I actually literally could equip a squad at this point. A squad and then an extra fire team, probably, with what we've got. Now, with this comes the Camo headband wrap with Velcro, $19.99. Now, when we were out in the field, we're doing our air-to-ground, ground-to-air radio communications. We had Davy Clark's. If you know Davy Clark's, great. If you don't, you don't. But that's the standard headsets that we had, and they have a nice gel cushion on the top. So, you know, so this has a nice little cushiony pad on the bottom there, which this is not soft at all. So this adds a little bit of protection to it. And this is almost M81 Woodland Camo. Almost. Colors are just slightly off. That looks like a dude with really weird long arms reaching for something. So, let's see. So this gives you just a little bit of extra, padding to sit on your head, and a little bit of extra room. So as you extend these down to actually wear them, this covering comes down with it, and you got some little Molly-sized attachments, pals webbing on the top for whatevs. But that's cool. I mean, I love it. Again, things that work together and make sense, useful items. Not bad. And this is how I can mark mine from now on. Like, these ones are mine that I'll wear. And then finally, we've got a set of pale blue rechargeable AA's. I have an amazingly cool thing for AA batteries that I can't show you the video on yet because I just can't. But rechargeable batteries are, we go through so many rechargeable AA's over and over and over in this house. You have to unscrew this. Well, that's novel. To unscrew this to get them out of the package. I have never seen packaging like this before. But you know what? It's actually better than some of the others that you have to cut open. So what I was saying before is we have so many AA things, and we go through batteries like crazy. I buy the Amazon brand rechargeable batteries. They're actually pretty good, but they, you know, all rechargeable batteries, get your rebatteries. All rechargeable batteries have a service life. And from the minute you start using rechargeable battery, its total charge life starts being reduced from the minute you start using it. Pale Blues are cool because you get this charger. They're all USB externally rechargeable. So you can plug this in and then you can charge them all at once. They're all US, or you could use a regular USB-C wire, but. And there's, you know, the red and green, you know, LEDs that tell you as they're charging and when they're done. So you can, you know, keep them in this little case, or you can keep them in whatever you want. But, you know, if you're traveling, this is a pretty cool. If you have, let's say, equipment that, you know, you're going to keep in your bag or whatever that needs to be charged, that needs batteries. I'm just struggling getting this thing back in, which is why I said that. This is just a cool way to keep this all together. And then if you are, you know, out in the woods or whatever, you have one of your foldable solar panel chargers, which I also have right here. So throw this out in the sun, and then USB port over here and charge your batteries while you're out in the woods or whatever. You know, just keep it right here. So I like Pale Blue. Pale Blue is actually a great rechargeable brand. They make excellent rechargeable batteries. So I am not upset at all at getting a package of these, especially in AA, because we go through them all the time. All the time. So let's see. What do we got wrapping up? So we've got the clickety clack. What is it called? Click and cut. I was close. I'm gonna give this a chance. I'm, you know, see what I can do with it. And we got the 3 extra blades, which is cool since these are disposable. So we got a total of 6 blades for the click and cut, 4 drop point, and then those 2 warnies, 1 serrated, 1 not. We've got the Carnivore X with your trimming knife. Again, I encourage you to go watch that. I'm going to watch that testing video right after we're done here, just so I can check it out. We've got the walkers with the top band here, the wrap, and then we've got our Pale Blue batteries. And I'm not really upset with anything here. I think this is a solid box. And I've said this before, you know, the box doesn't have to have a ton of super exciting stuff to be a good box. There's nothing here that, well, okay, I gotta, besides this, because I gotta watch the video to find out if this is a turkey or if it really works well. But I don't think there's anything here that I couldn't put to use, that I couldn't actually put to use. You know, so I think that is value in the box right there. Now, also, at the same time, we could calculate, you know, okay, so we know what the MSRP value is. What could we find this for on our own if we went shopping? But, you know, we'll answer that question later. I probably would not. I didn't even know that Cold Steel made this. So this is, you know, one of my values. I always say in a box. This is an opportunity to try out something I would not have ordinarily tried out. So I'll give that a real good shake and see, what does this do? What does this do? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. So yeah, I'll give it a try and see what it does. So I'm happy with this box for this month. I think it's I love fancy, cool, awesome, you know, real high speed Ranger type items, but this will work too. Good solid stuff that you know will work. I like. So what do you guys think? What are your opinions? What do you really like? What do you love in the box? What do you hate in the box? What do you think is like, it's good because it's useful and you'll take that? Let me know. So anyway, link to Barrel and Blade in the video description because I trust them and I don't mind. My money has, you know, goes to the subscription. I have thrown my own money down on that company, so I don't mind saying, you know, I think it's okay, a decent place to spend money. That's why I put the link there, not affiliated or anything like that. In any case, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope that you enjoyed, I don't know, something I said at all or saw. You saw. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.